Radiant team ban. Dire's ban. Radiant's ban. Dire team ban. Radiant's ban. Dire team Radiant team ban.
Going. Yeah, they're going through it pretty quickly, and Timbersaw gets banned first here by, and they also banned the Void Spirit. We're not going to see that here for neither Jinq or XM / nothing to say. Again, I'm very interested to see what he's going to do in this 4 position, and how CDEC are going to react to that. Like, what are they going to ban? Thinking he's kind of the playmaker for this team. A bit how we see FY be a playmaker, but he's also like, I don't know, maybe in more of a role of being the like key to the engine here for EHOME. Does that make sense?
10 seconds to go. Radiant's pick. Dire's pick.
Grimstroke.
Speaking of Sylar, I said he would go Lycan at least once. Still holds true. Not before.
10 seconds to go. Dire's pick.
Oracle.
Oracle, and sometimes that gets set up with the Death Prophet, right?
Ten seconds to go.
Beastmaster go to the D.
5 seconds.
Play that you want to go in with that double prime war with the double Phantom's Embrace. Like, that's a very disruptive team fight, and they go to the Ember for EHOME. Doesn't necessarily mean it's nothing to say on the Ember just yet, but up here and multitude of bases.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Yeah. Kaka game, phenomenal, honestly. On that Nyx assassin, played it really well. And he's been playing it pretty consistently well the last month or so that I've seen him. CDA and other channels been solid. He's not in this series right now. It's CDC against EHOME, not IG. We'll see if they go to the Nyx assassin. It would end up being James. They go to the Rubik, and they Rubik with no Centaur, but doesn't, not a hero he needs to be in. We saw a bunch of good Rubiks yesterday.
Dire's ban.
I do have my RAM in you. Again, IG, Tusk, Chen, Skywrath,
10 seconds to go.
Tusk, not CJ.
5 seconds. Dire's pick. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
We might have, but going to your point where, you know, they put the Ember in the 4, similar to, I think it was you and us, you saw the Bat Rider go from a 3 to 5 just because it had the tools necessary to really deal with it. The Bat Rider might have been a different hero than 5, and you could do that here with the Ember moving into 4 because they've got that Rubik ready to go and the game tougher for put him into a port roll rather.
Seconds
do the
to go.
all-out push and go with that Lycan in the safe lane.
5 seconds.
Jump is a you actually see if he's given up first play like all 3 of those games in that series, Clinks, Void, Ember, and it wasn't until he hit the first couple of levels that he was able to accomplish getting a couple, not really doing. But we also saw another Ember that didn't do much in lane and then didn't do much in game. That might have even been Jinkyu.
Ten seconds to go.
Yeah.
5 seconds. Dire team banned. 10 seconds to go.
That's
5 seconds.
Parablade, I think we saw him get IG.
Radiant banned. 10 seconds to go.
Venom finally getting some band here, finally getting some respect.
5 seconds.
Spoke to you about this off camera about how
Radiant's
so
pick.
you have your doubts. You say that to me and I get so excited. You don't do that to me. You did that, I got so excited and you went something super like, you know, I think it went DK or something. Something very like, oh, okay. Not exciting. But DK banned.
10 seconds to go. 5
Get into their comms.
seconds.
Get into their comms and tell them Tink. I miss that hero. I know not many people do, but I love the Tinker. I have no idea. Just say, play the OP hero. The OP god. And not overpowered, I mean the... What does CDEC go for here? Could they go Death Prophet?
Dazzle.
At a local Dazzle. Should be mid Dazzle. Or mid could be a mid Rubik. I would love to see that.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Choose your hero.
GQ hero. Sacred. On the Spencer, silent on the Rick. Zeus, I'd assume. 4 Oracle? Is that really that bad? 5 Zeus? Innocent on the Oracle, there it is. We're at amount of. This is. Yeah, he's going for the Virtus Pro play. That's what it seems like. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm looking at all the heroes he's played so far. He has played. Okay. Yeah, what does he play right now? He's playing the Zeus. Yeah, he hasn't played the Sage hero twice yet. Dark Willow and Shadow Demon. He's so versatile.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, because there are 4 positions that or 4 position players that you're like, we need to get these heroes out of their hands. But it's like Jinkyu just masters everything. He really is a trickster of many trades, or a jack of all trades. Is the phrase there, but trickster of trades keeps it Dota related, especially with a Ricky on his team. Zeus this time.
"30 seconds to battle."
Nothing to say, yeah. YouTube highlight video
Battle
makers.
starts in
Rank 1 versus rank 2. You got the title right there.
1. Your funeral.
This one? I mean, it gets you everything you really wanted to get. Gets you. It's not terrible.
Go away!
Now I regret saying it gives you everything you want.
No.
He is really gonna try and deal with XM throwing out that Shadow Wave early. I would assume if you're Dazzle, are you even taking Shallow Grave early? Well, I've seen you like position 3 Dazzles take it like like a 2-1-3 situation, but that might be, I feel like it's super situational. It's like, oh, am I gonna die here? Can I get a grave, or is somebody I need to save? Do I have a point available? But other than that, I agree. It's just poison touch and shadow wave. Further away, reading up, seeing that the get everybody coming in place. We sound very good. I mean, we have silky smooth voices. We don't have the tsunami silk going up. We sound pretty good. So far, ooh, SRF. A lot of damage on an Innocence, but the Blink Strike back onto James. The Fate Bolt was thrown onto the Oracle. Gets the salve off. That might be enough health backing to his pool right there to stay alive, especially with the disarm on a Sylar. Play aggressive. Fortune's in again. James? Purifying Flames, and yes, he'll get a kill there on Innocence, but the first blood ends up going the way of EHOME. Perfect move there, and that is, you know, the salve that just allowed the Oracle to stay alive for a little bit longer, and then he comes and turns it around with you know, Fortune's into the Purifying Flames a couple of times, and that Purifying Flames early is so deadly. So is the stab. And though trying to turn it on, nothing to say. He gets hit by the tower twice. Oh boy. Poison touch. Ember? Bye. I mean, hit level 5 here, Fairy out some regen, goes 3rd level in Poison Touch. I think he's fine here. Sleight of Fist comes in, but he could continue to just throw a Poison Touch and nothing to say, make it very difficult, especially once he's done with that Sleight of Fist. Inksaw, popping, Jinkyu, trying to keep a lot of damage being done on a Jinkyu, but he's able to escape. They bring a 3rd here, but catch up to the Ember. Sure. Behind by about a level. Maybe like 50%. Take that back. It's not good. But so all you're really looking for, I would say at the beginning, is to hope to get that level 6 and maybe set that up early on. Back on to Jinkyu, trying to set up on the bounty rune. Jinkyu grabs the bounty and now needs to run from the Grimstroke, which might give the opportunity to Victoria the other bounty rune. But yeah, Sam, I think a save. Poison Touch again, and he's dead once more. Meanwhile, Innocence goes down, and all of a sudden, EHOME goes to heroes. Triple.
Radiant's courier has fallen. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Instead of the offlane Dazzler going into the Necro 1 and just using that to farm beam, it looks to have queued up at least Necro 2.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Strike forward on SRF, but fortunes and hits, and the damage. Purifying Flames is available. One more shot from Innocent to get the kill. SRF unable to get away.
Never refuse gold given.
We are he is XM at this point. 4 points in the poison touch. Nothing to say. Oh, Jesus! The Shadow Wave is so deadly. And is he just dead? Oh my god. He went into that camp and all of a sudden was taking a boatload of damage. Looked like for a second he might just fall inside that camp. Beyond will help get that kill, and now you can go over towards the top. They've got the Rolling Thunder. Sylar dusted up, but Blink Strike's away, means some distance between him and SRF and Jake. Blink Strike's back to the neutral creeps, still trying to run. Dust wears out, so he's able to survive. It's delivered. Sylar, I call him Chalice. Sylar ends up driving over towards the top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
That was a good job with those Blink Strikes. Gets some distance, gets back. Sure that he's not trying. Very good job over from this Ricky, and every time I think they killed himself over, man, he is just hit with this poison touch.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Dire structures have been fortified. Radiant has fortified its structures.
Coming out of the tier 1 tower, Grimstroke's also made the rotation towards the top. Sylar was popping, so they have good damage, but there's the Venoms and Pervasing Swallow. And Purifying Flames won't get the kill on a Victoria. Now the Rolling Thunder hits on a 3, but with nothing near rotating, I don't think it's going to be enough. Slice comes through to get the kill on GQ. SRF with 1. They take Innocence out, and now SRF he's safe from the shallow grave. So Dust is used. That hits on a Sylar, taking out nothing safe. 4 heroes gone on the side of EHOME. Tricks of the trade to try and get away from this one. They'll pop that one. Wing Strike these golems, these mud golems. Escapes, but a lot done by CDEC over EHOME. I feel like Fit's a very British thing. America, it's not as kind of rainfall. I'm not gonna.
Bounty.
the net worth might be up towards 1,000. It's almost close to 2,000. However, the experience is about 4,000 ahead. Yeah, as we see Jinkyu taken out by SRF. He swashbuckles in, and that combined with the ink swell is really quite the gap closer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is being
They don't do anything with this. They'll get the deny, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
pick up on EHOME. Jungle bottom. SRF's there. He might die if they get the Primal Roar off. Saw him go into the trees. They know that he's there, but they'll attention for you. Primal Roar and the quick damage to get the kill onto the 5 position Grimstroke. It's up in a couple seconds. Might just be dead. Shadow Wave minus armor on to Jinkyu, trying to run for Rolling Thunder. No level 6 for a False Promise, but the Rolling Thunder not hitting either of those heroes, and he really whiffs on it. So now XM with the same moves forward. Kane locks him up. Blink Strike comes in, getting the kill from Cancel. Oh boy, James getting low. Tricks of the trade right out there. They don't have the Thunder God's Wrath for another 50 seconds. With all these heroes low, it might have been an opportunity for the Zeus, but they wouldn't even need it. They get a kill on the Victoria. They take out James. Double kill for Sylar and EHOME, grab themselves Victoria's fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. You might want to look into that. Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Try to check the XP. Everything. Gonna try to do the math in my head, but I figured there was another tool for that to see what the Grimstroke was getting 15 minutes into the game, basically, and only getting Thunder God's Wrath was hot. There's 3 heroes here from CDEC inside their jungle, or 4 really. And that's one of the things that you benefit with role. You know, that Thunder God's Wrath isn't exactly used here in a team fight orientation, where it's more used like if everybody's off the map, Thunder God's Wrath, let me get some vision, figure it out for my team, get my team some info so we can survive and not get ganked.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Is this part of an elaborate trap you're going to spring on them later? Because it looks like they're really falling for it.
Great teamwork, you vicious thugs.
You're getting taken out, but not as big of a deal as, you know, losing that Pangolier over bottom who's sitting in the third position.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Radiant structures have been fortified. Dire structures have been fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And so they've got two Necrobooks going on right now. They've got our Necro 1 for the Zeus, of course. He's going into the Yags next to get that Nimbus available, but the Necro 3 as well as the boards for the Beastmaster are able to push through these towers and really turn on his lightning.
Trickster's rune of illusion.
Dire's top tower is being
Review
attacked.
scope given.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. In case you weren't paying attention, Dire's top tower is under siege. Radiant's middle tower is under siege. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They use Metamorphosis to get that top tier too, so this might even be an opportunity for EHOME to fight Meta's down. But as he was trying to key it off, the Venom's Embrace came in from Victoria, so they get the kill. It's 10-8. Coming in. Is he gonna... He sent it back. From the Necro creeps it, as well as the sight of his searing chains from Nothing to Say. Faithion gets the kill onto Victoria, and immediately Faithion moving his way towards Roach. Blink Strike up the creep, Sylar gets in, try to take this first Aegis, but the scan comes out from CDEC, and they'll know that they're inside the pit. They evacuate the pit, that's because Small Ember, he's forward and trying to go after the CDEC side. Sylar with minus armor thanks to the bad juju. Back towards the Roach pit. So cool. Maybe try to take this, I think. We're looking to draw CDEC in and then engage. They'll have Metamorphosis now. Got meta. Top 2,000 gold away from picking up that Ags. The rest of the team sitting over towards mid. Looks like they're going to smoke, or at least have thoughts to do so. That's exactly what they do, is their outpost is captured with 30 seconds left remaining until it hits that 20-minute mark. But a bit searing chains look for the Rolling Thunder, and now SRF coming with the Soulbind hits onto the Oracle and nobody else. Primal Roar stops the Rolling Thunder in its steps, and they've got Shallow Grave to keep Victoria alive. Nothing to say, throws a remnant towards the backlines. Hasn't popped that Metamorphosis just yet. Terribly looking for the opportunity to go in, and Ame wants that spot, but he nearby.
You and I.
But a fist. Searing Chains. They've got a silence and pops the Manta. Believe. So after all that, nobody dies.
Ember strength now rekindled. Shadow wave.
Back up in EHOME kind of job of staying away from the CDEC team. Again, with this 4 position Zeus, I feel like if there's ever a point where they feel uncomfortable or looking for on CDEC, they just throw out the Thunder God's Wrath and they can really work around that information. Pushing bottom so far. Beastmaster continuing to farm inside the jungle, and well, he's got himself 2200 gold saved up again. The Nimbus? The thing too with that is look at where he is in terms of net worth. He started off pretty slow, and now he's being afforded all this space to just continue to farm. And it goes back to this Necro book too, that has really accelerated. Setting up. Oh, they finish up the battle fury on the bridge as well. They're inside Roche. And they got a kill onto the Hawk. You know that this is happening. This is down, and look at the damage onto the Grimstroke. So that takes away the soul bind. He can also jump for 30 seconds. Now they come out of the pit. Primal War now onto the back lines, looking over the Ricky. They've got themselves, or onto the Rubik, excuse me, they've got themselves the Shallow Grave. Has nothing to say, stays for this fight very quickly. The Sunder used, as well as the Metamorphosis comes in from Ame. Ame looking for more XM. He's without the Shallow Grave for 8 more seconds. They'll buy back on the Ember. Nothing to say comes back in. Rolling Thunder hits onto the Oracle with the right quick damage. Heavy from Ame. They get the kill. EHOME maybe second guessing whether or not they want to go in on this. Nimbus that's thrown to the pit.
Never die.
Troublesome. There's the Nimbus, smoke screen, and the kill with Tricks of the Trade. That Aegis so quickly dispatched, and then the point where Rubik. James trying to do it again with the token. He's sitting on nothing to say with back in the previous engagement. They've got the Searing Shades now on the TV. Can they do more of this? Screen down, Primal Roar out onto XM. Going Thunder, and now it's coming all the way through. Soulbind hitting the Ember. He needs to leave. Telekinesis is out once again. They've got the poison touch as well as the damage, but the false promise from Innocence keeps something to say alive. Will it be that way after the false promise runs out? Innocence kind of runs forward, maybe trying to help nothing to say, but they'll get the kill on the Oracle. Now they've got themselves the Shallow Grave out on James. Ricky, hello? All 5 heroes are there, and he ends up dead. James also stole the false promise to survive. I mean, that goes surprisingly well for CDEC.
Dyer's middle tower is under siege. Dyer's middle tower has been destroyed.
They're pushing pretty fast through it, based on doing exactly what he needs to do here. Get the boars, get the Necro 3s going. And that was Thunder God's Wrath stolen from Rubik, thrown out back to the side with Xingqiu sitting low. Swashbuckle gets the kill now onto the Zeus. Big beyond the look, he didn't commit into pushing bottom just yet. He needs this creep wave, and then he'll go.
It's probably nothing to worry about. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant structures
Big glyph.
have been fortified.
wave coming in just a second. They lose the tier 3 over mid. And they get themselves at least a set of racks. They're still without the Zeus for 17 more seconds. Smoke screen is down, and Beastmaster's come back. But Beastmaster's come back. He's left his boards. He's not microing them to anything. Now finally they go.
Invisibility. For my coffers. Dazzle.
They use that Thunder God's Wrath. And Rubik says, anything you can do, I can do better. He's right back at him. Primal rule. Nimbus is down. They've got the Shallow Grave. The Necro Creeps as well as forced to swashbuckle away. SRF will survive with the Guardian Greaves coming through from Dazzle. Well, he walked into the last fight, just was surrounded by 5 heroes.
Like a good bottle.
The thing is, if EHOME can kill the TV, EC's only up 3,000 gold.
Radiant's top tower is
The rest of the
under
team
attack.
isn't as farmed. Yeah, I mean, the question is, how did they kill him? They were able to get him killed mid immediately, but he had an Aegis, but now he's got a Satanic, so a bit of a different story.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Good Thunder God's Wrath spotting that Seer back towards top and trying to make a defense. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
For a long time, but it's in. Thing of EHOME. They also stole the Fortune's End.
Dark light.
I'm playing back toward top. TV's Courier coming forward with 3 TPs.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been callously.
Yeah, actually, the experience is more in favor of EHOME by.
Double damage.
Aether Lens, like you said, going with pressure. He's also got the quickening shot. It's nice to have that cooldown reduction. Ricky, yeah, going straight damage. Saying maybe if nobody goes damage or nobody can do damage, he needs to do so, even though get this BKB going to the Daedalus now.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, waiting a long time to get that BKB, and now there's a Thunder God's Wrath once again. The spot is DEC backing off, but they've got the telekinesis onto the Ricky, and Fortune's End was enough to leave him up and then get the Rolling Thunder to come on back. Bouncing back and forth, Innocence is here ready with False Promise. They'll use it, and now False Promise immediately stolen by James. Absolutely amazing. They've got the stun now onto this Ricky, and he tries to get away with Tricks of the Trade, but after the False Promise is over, he'll end up dead anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant has fortified its structures. Dire structures have been fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks is being attacked.
We don't have Cliff this time
Dire's
around.
middle barracks is under attack. Radiant's top tower
Tier 3 tower.
is
It's broken, and that was on the Primal Roar. Not exactly what you would have wanted, but the Nimbus is down right on top of the Dazzle, as well as the Clumsy Net. XM taking a lot of damage. Ripping through this Tier 3 in racks. And also XM ends up dead. So the Tier 3 tower survives with 75 health. The benefit of set of stairs.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gotta bring back mines on in the base. Yeah, he stole that when they had that fight when they killed the Ricky, so he is just been on it. There's still only 3,000 gold ahead too. Would be, yeah, sorry. Okay. Forward, Nimbus down, side of Fist Searing Chains, SRF locked up for a moment, but Victoria is looking to get a soul line out there. Swell, and now the one in trouble is nothing to say. The BKB's been popped. Pops that blade mail as well. Rolling Thunder coming into the back, looking over at Innocence. Innocence doesn't want to use the False Promise on himself. And Primal Roar hits on this Angolier. There's the someone False Promise. Thunder hits onto Xingqiu, so back to full health is Ame. XM forced the Shallow Grave. He's a little bit low, but he's got the Telekinesis. False Promise now onto the Silent Ricky. Wing strike forward. Can he get a kill? Yes, he can. Finally takes out James. Has buyback. And now he needs to get out of this one. He uses that buyback. Thunder God's Wrath gets the kill on XM. He does not have buyback. Oh my, EHOME, opportunities arising. 14 seconds, so they have that Sunder available. He doesn't even have buyback, by the way. If this terribly dies, this is so much trouble. He's got Sunder in 4, though. So he survives, and he'll be able to turn around in just a moment. The Stroke of Fate won't land, but the Shield Crash will. Innocence ends up dead. And now further back, nothing to say needs to lead. Also got the kill on the South. Almost did, but losing Sour is such a setback. Next Thunder God's Wrath will line up with the Refresher. Question is, will it matter?
Invisibility.
Which still just the 3,000 net worth lead. Spotted. It's throwing thunder. Get out, BKB. Sleight of fist and the remnant. He'll survive. It costs him the BKB. Okay with the way up.
Double damage empowers me.
Beyond it's a tier 3 bottom from another day. Thunder God's Wrath is available. They're making their way towards bottom with the smoke. They'll TP away. Faith Beyond, though, he stays for now. Faith Beyond. Spotted and in trouble. Everybody else is going to join in from CDEC. They'll get the kill on the Beastmaster. He does not have the gold for buyback, so he is dead for 80 seconds.
Light. Shallow wave.
Dyer's bottom tower. Dyer's bottom tower has been destroyed.
Illusion.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer has fortified its structure.
Screen laid down. Top of the network for the Dire, yeah. I will say no more metamorphosis, though that might help out. We've got the Searing Chains as well as the double native. The Dire has been made, but immediately the Thunder comes in. Nothing to say, sitting over the BKB, the Ember. They look to try and get the kill on Ame, but Ame hit with a shallow grip. He'll survive this. Still through the Nimbus, takes out both. Rolling Thunder comes in. They haven't gotten a kill on anybody on either side just yet, but the BKB running on Ame. So Ame has got to Cinder available in 20 seconds. Going into this for EHOME might be a bit problematic. Outpost. That outpost helped Zeus get to that level 20. Potentially a big kill. Feels so one-sided despite the fact that, you know, the game is close in terms of network. It just feels like it shouldn't be this close. Primal Roar is used. BKB was popped there, but Primal Roar now stolen by the Rubik. Not one you really want to give away, that's for sure. Oh, Rolling Thunder! Oh, SRF. It's bounced by the stairs. 700 gold for Sour. Now that he's giving away Primal Roar. BKB, then get hit. If you buy out on the BKB, then you get hit with the Primal Roar. It would just feel terrible.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
That's what I was. Have 5,200 gold save. I'll be not too far away from a rapier. Aw, man. Everybody's here to try and get this done. You smoke. The rest of the team is surprisingly far enough away from CDC where maybe if they had the burst potential, they could get him killed. But he's just so much here that really makes that impossible. Boy, yeah, this is troublesome, but the false promise is there, so that'll get the save. The double Nimbus is down. I believe they used that pressure at the Thunder God draft. They use that Primal Roar. They look over at the Grinch for the Rolling Thunder comes through. Ricky trying to get the kill to the Grinch. They get the kill to Victoria. They look over nothing to save. The BKB is no longer there, but the Rolling Thunder hits on a challenge. They are trying to kill off nothing to save, but with the Remedy makes escape. Hex and lift. Down he goes. So Ember, he's got buyback. Will probably be forced to use it.
You're allowed to start trying now.
Ricky buys a point booster.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
Trying to run. Innocence doesn't have false promise or anything. Ame moving it pretty deep, but he has Thunder in just a couple of seconds. Tyler, even without the Terribly, he is just destroyed. They buy back on all 3 euros. So all of a sudden things start opening up for CDC. Sylar, Blink Strike, Soul Bind, Sylar, I don't know what you're thinking going in that deep. You're dead, and that's probably the game. That was way too far, way too deep without your team. And now the Metamorphosis has been caught by the Terribly. How do you even jump into this? The reality of the situation is you just don't. And now there it is. GG is called by EHOME. CDC steal game 1 from EHOME.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away.
30 seconds to battle.
Again, just trying to get this outpost. Keep standing still. I'll throw that shadow poison on you. Victoria? No. Not gonna get that extra stack. However, this could be 3 bounty runes for CDC if they're looking to play a little bit forward to grab this one right here. However, they don't. 2 apiece. Not entirely. damage. We saw what Jin in that game when he did play this Clinks in the 4. What was the build that he went? Was it Medallion first or all the way? But it was Medallion before Boots. But this time he's got Boots queued up. Got poison 2 and 3 on these stacks. Now a 4th. Oh. Go. Can you get it? Still has an opportunity, right?
Radiant's courier has been callously murdered.
Since we Boots. James gets credit for that one. James has been very good on this Rubik. Doing what he's been able to accomplish. Retaliate now at 8 for SRF. They haven't gone for a kill just yet with that telekinesis into the hoof stomp Retaliate, but that is the fact that James is still sitting here just level 1. James just wants another courier. The way this courier moves too, it scurries across the floor. Hate it. Ew. Give away. Yeah. Seven? 15? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm not counting. That works. Let's take a look over, because nothing to say sitting here at 16 and through to the Weavers 11 and 1. Up by about half level on this Weaver to start.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Now, trying to get something done, but it's not going to help when you get hit by that Torrent and the Tidebringer.
You get
A lot of damage being done on the XM very quickly. Fissure and Victoria in a bad spot. He's away from Ame. Can't eat that tree to get across and under the tower safely. Uses that disruption and out onto Jin, who is taking some damage from the, but really not much.
Radiant's courier has fallen.
One of the things that I noticed though over in the top lane was Urshik was trying to grab the wave and take it away, but was able to get the pull. Victoria was able to get the pull. Is it going to be enough though? You can still go up and towards this tower. They won't get the last shot in. Ame's still trying to commit on the Q. And Shadow Poison will get that kill. First blood finally comes in for Victoria. One stack of Shadow Poison getting the kill. You know, I'm sure I've seen that in one stack. Hook stop and telekinesis though. All flow. Telekinesis, good job. Ooh, XM on the high ground. Ooh, innocence. might be in a lot of trouble. SRF dies, but Jinkyu making the rotation. This is rotations from everybody. We were talking about seeing these heroes mid. Now we see them over bottom. Jinkyu makes a lot of damage. They don't have the vision to get the kill there. But Sylar tried to Earthshock on the high ground. Now he's forced to TP away. XM doesn't have the damage. Kuchi on cooldown. But it does send more.
CDEC died my arrows.
Far again. Goes of XM. XM does have the time lapse. See if they get this kill. Vision for right now. Nothing to say. Doesn't have X anyway. Oh, Sylar! Shadow Poison and get the kill there on a Sylar. Another big one for CDEC. Nice one to pick up. Gives it over to the Ursa. Gives it over to the Ursa immediately. Son of the Dire. SRF goes with the hooks on. They've got the disruption. Jinkyu makes the rotation, trying to get the kill here out of the center. He backs off successfully. It's rotation from Jinkyu. He's trying to be a bit more active around the map.
Haste.
Level 2. This instance is level 3, level 4. Shadow Demon, Rubik. Experience, what's this? Bit of an event. Yeah. Run. Down with the telekinesis and the double Stampede slows him up. Sylar trying to turn this around as he pops that Enrage. They left a poor man's shield on the ground that Innocence needs to go and get. Jinkyu, meanwhile, he's joined over to bottom. Got XM here as well. Shikuchi across, and I'm not certain Jinkyu spotted that, so XM can make his way all the way into the trees. They to get the kill. Victoria taking a lot of damage. He's already used that disruption. Innocence will not get the kill. It's the finisher from Big Beyond that takes out Victoria. They've got the telekinesis. XM trying to focus on a Sylar with the living armor and the Earth Shock. How is he getting away from this? XM, what are you doing? Time lapse ends up in the hands of Faith Beyond. For a second, it just feels like he is running in tunnel vision on that Ursa. Now James looks for the outpost. Fisher puts him on the extra side, but they've got the boat coming through as well as the X, and they'll get the kill regardless.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant structures have been fortified.
So,
Radiant's
there, bottles up a little damage. So he's gonna come and defend this tower with the help of Sile. Sure. For 25 seconds, he does have X Tidebringer as well as the Torn. He pops the double damage, and with that, you see they just retreat off this bottom tier 1.
A golden thread.
Throwing support in a lane that best way to do it so you can get soul experience and find them getting 6 a little bit.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Nearby,
Radiant's
I
bottom
sent
tower is
Coochies
being
away.
attacked.
Twin dagger for the Earthshaker already.
Dire's middle tower
For
is
just a
under
little
siege.
shock to see it so quick. There was reach right into the blink dagger.
Radiant's courier has been callously murdered.
Sylar losing his courier. Stampede committed. Get anybody out of it. Sylar losing his courier, which bringing health. And guards.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
By himself, Nature's Grasp will sew him up enough where Innocence is fine in the trees. Yeah, just he got it at 1140. That. Fissure. Totem. Will they commit the Echo? Yes, they will, but XM survives, and characteristic of how well Faith Beyond plays, he does not do the math right.
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Now it's on cooldown, and they know he's got that blimp.
Dire's top tower is
That
under
was
attack.
the equivalent to opening door number 2 when Jackpot was 3.
Dire's top tower
What
is
you
under
got
siege.
was when. Not the same show. Making deal with a lot. 2 different shows, but I forgot. It's a Zoom. There we go. Making deal with a Zoom. I don't know if you have that show over there, but that's a little bit of American daytime television for you. And Ghost Ship coming down on SRF. Get the kill onto the Centaur. Victoria, he rotated, so this might be problematic for him. Use the disruption. XM comes in. He's also got the help of James. We're doing a lot of damage onto this Rubik, and with the Tidebringer, they'll get the kill. Faith Beyond would love to have the Echo Slam now. Sylar sitting low. Ame looking forward. Beyond without a fissure for 10 more seconds. So they're getting Sylar. Now the turn will go over to XM once again. And he can't get the time lapse off, so they don't even need the Echo Slam. Looking at Ame, he's going to get kited pretty well. Stampede gets committed, but the figure is on 2. And now they'll take out Ame. I think the state finally falls to Victoria. However, they're going to get the kill on the Shadow Team too. So I'm pretty sure that was a full team wipe in favor of EHOME.
That should help.
Bounty.
Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire has fortified its structures. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has been destroyed.
Say coming over. He gets spotted. The XM dead. Telekinesis is there. They've got the torrent as well as the ghost ship coming through, and the damage comes in to clean up XM. They get that kill, and quick shout out to the production. They added to the chat how many couriers will die this night. So good vote going on. We get that drop down.
Haste.
Very big fan. Say 5 or more.
Radiant's middle tower is being
5,000 net worth lead for EHOME, 10-4. I don't really, unless this game somehow makes it to way later, I don't really see how CDEC roll their way back. And they bank on just the troll. There's so much here to just take care of him. Deso neck. Twinks.
Dire's middle tower is under siege. Radiant's bottom tower is under siege. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I love using them in my chat. I think they add a little bit. Everybody gets a vote, and it's fun. Fun questions with.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Yeah, I mean, this vote was also initiated like a couple minutes ago. There's already been, I think, 5 courier kills. So if you're saying anything less than 5 to all the 59 people there, you guessed on a multiple choice where you knew one answer was already wrong. Crystal, just Stampede commit. They look over mid. Can they get the cone to the bunker? They've got the telekinesis, and then they will finish off. Nothing to say. They also steal the torrent. Will that be the beginning of what could potentially be a comeback here for CDEC? It seems like such a pipe dream at the moment, and they really need this troll to build up an economy for them. Sam? Wait. They are pinging him like there's no tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the cutoff was like, just go! Well, now Overgrowth comes in, XM gets away from it. I think if they had just thrown the fissure or gone after XM, they wouldn't have been able to get the kill. Instead, they come away with a consolation prize of James. My battle passport. I'm trying to get to it.
My just a war.
Dyer's bottom tower
There's the
is
media.
being attacked.
Treant's
Dire
been working
has
on the
fortified
entire
its
game.
structures. Dyer's bottom tower is under siege.
Cut from the same cloth.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, Echo.
Radiant's
Ame?
top tower is being attacked.
Got battle trance available. Can you survive? Can comes through from Faith Beyond, and they still don't kill him just yet. Battle trance comes in. Faith Beyond taking a little bit of damage. XM comes over. They've got themselves the sun with the totem. They'll get that kill on Ame. Swarm through on a Faith Beyond. Meteor Hammer started. Time lapse to leave. XM again. We're just not feeling that presence from the Weaver. I'm gonna avenge you, Ame. Never mind. I'm out. Time lapse.
Dyer's middle tower is under siege. Dyer's structures have been fortified.
So time lapse is what he said too.
Radiant has
I'm
fortified
gonna
its structures. Dyer's
Bend
middle
you
tower
down.
is being attacked.
now they go for tier 2 tower over mid GQ. How much damage does he have? 35 death pack damage.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack. Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
Look at that. He just wasn't like viable, really, in any sense of the word. Expires, now they're gonna jump in, and themselves the hook stop, but the rage comes in before he gets stunned. They've got the X as well, the ghost ship coming through, Silar. Focus here about Ame, they'll use the Stampede. They need to get on top of this Ursa, but only Ame was going for him. So the Abyssal Blade turning it around, Troll's in trouble, away from his team. They've got the X, the Battle Trance is used, but in return, Ame is just getting kited. Great overgrowth from Innocence. Meteor Hammer comes crashing down. James and Ame are already dead. They'll take out Victoria with one shot coming in from Q, and it's a full team wipe for EHOME, and CDEC are just obliterated.
Dyer's top tower is being attacked. Dyer's top tower is under attack. Dyer's top barracks is being
They're all up in time to defend.
Dyer's top
Take the
barracks
racks
has
and
been
they
destroyed.
take back to stage left. It's also very odd with Omni's focus going to the Ursa and everybody else over on the other side. They work coordinated. They're gonna get Innocence, but the overgrowth again. Meteor Hammer, can he drop it down? No, he can't. However, it's not gonna matter. SRF, great Echo Slam coming in from Faith Beyond. 3 heroes dead once again. No buyback on any of them, and this is another fight going the way of EHOME. Quite honestly, at this point, it just feels like there's, and it's not just at this point, it's been heading this way. It feels like there's no other for CDEC.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Bounty!
Yeah, Leon, he's been here with EHOME for a while, and he has really shown up time after time. And I love watching him play because he really does the ultimate playmaker for top because creep coming in. For creeps into this lane.
It heals like the salt sea air.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Slam's not up for a while, but it's not going to matter. They get the kill into James. They've got the torrent on Ame. Now, here's a wait from this team with the fissure coming through towards the overgrowth. They've got 3 of these heroes locked up, and then Meteor Hammer comes down onto just the Shadow team, and it's taking out Ame. He's got buyback. However, I'm not sure it will matter. Just call GG. Victoria's dead too. 1-1. It's best of 3.